case presents Hugh Andrew Biggs against the town of Ballylagan in the investigation around the loss of his V-card on his 18th birthday. To Elizabeth Eleanor Young, elements of infidelity, fake dating, second chance romance have been identified, and witnesses have filed evidence in the form of Spotify snippets and point of view portrayals. Please state your name for the record, Hugh Andrew Biggs. And how do you plead, Mr. Biggs? Not guilty.
On the night of the 90s party, January 8th, 2005, Mr. Biggs, you were seen in a heated discussion with Miss Lizzie Young. Would you like to tell me about this altercation?
We were at the party near the doorway. We were in a disagreement about her going upstairs with my teammate Pierce. I was going to go upstairs with him, and I didn't want her to do that. She said I was treating her like an afterthought. I was trying to explain that I still care, and I didn't want her to go upstairs with him.
Later that night, Mr. Biggs, it was noted that your girlfriend was driven home by a teammate and one of her friends. Why didn't you drive her yourself? Why was she in the car with another person that was not her boyfriend?
Well, she wanted to go with her friend. Her friend was drunk, and she just jumped at the choice to go with Feely.
While sitting in the car, Miss Katie Wilmot and said teammate were listening to the song Power Over Me by Dermot Kennedy. Mr. Biggs, what are your thoughts on this?
Sorry, I don't know the song, Your Honor. Do you have the lyrics?
Get the evidence. I want to be king in your story. I want your heart to be for me. I want you to sing to me softly. Mr. Biggs, what does this mean to you?
Sorry, I don't know it, but Feely obviously does.
We'll continue on. Following the 90s party, Mr. Biggs, you posted a playlist. The song was Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake, specifically focusing on the lyrics. You don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out from him, Mr. Biggs. What does this mean, Mr. Biggs? Is she no longer your girlfriend?
We had a disagreement about an interaction.
During a trip to Dublin in March 2005, it is noticed by a classmate that you were sitting next to a girl that is not your girlfriend prior to checking into a hotel. Why did you swap seats with your sister to sit next to the said girl?
Well, my sister went to sit next to Gibbs, and there were no other seats on the coach. So I took her spot.
Not only were you sitting next to another girl on the bus, Mr. Biggs, it is noted, and I repeat, while your captain was in the hospital, you and your teammates had a party with games and alcohol. Do you want to know anything important that happened during this game night, Mr. Biggs?
Well, it was getting late. We played Spin the Bottle. My teammates were there. And afterwards, we just crashed. We were so tired.
Jury, the following songs were reported on the playlist during this time period. I would like to repeat this so we have evidence in the court. The songs were Back to You, I Like the Way You Kiss Me, Replacement, Sangria, and Bad Idea Right. Hugh Biggs, thoughts?
Fuck it, it's fine. We were drunk? I would never go there under the influence. Never.
After so-called Dublin party, on the way home, when all the students are gathering on the bus to return to their families, what is happening on this trip? Patrick Feely is said to be scowling at you, Mr. Biggs. Scowling. Your best friend. Scowling. Interesting. Pierce O'Neill has dagger eyes pointed at you, Mr. Biggs. Dagger eyes. And Miss Lizzie Young, where is she? Where is she, Mr. Biggs? She's asleep right next to you.
We were hungover and tired.
Your Honor, no further questions.
Defense calls Patrick Feely to the stand. Mr. Feely, where were you on April 29th? Or should I say, May 7th?
High infidelity, put on your records and regret me. I bent the truth too far tonight. I was dancing around it.
Witnesses stated they saw you driving a red-headed girl home, upset, in the replacement of her boyfriend. The following Spotify evidence has been provided to the court. Interesting song choice. Better boyfriend? Scotty doesn't know. Any reason why you chose these?
It suited the vibe of the drive home.
Now, it was noted by the neighbourhood that you didn't just drive her home, but you also went inside the house. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, she was upset I didn't want to leave her.
And what did you two get up to when you went inside the house? I believe the song Slumber Party was chosen for the mood. Interesting choice of song, Mr. Feely. Can you recite any of the lyrics from this song?
Well, you see, it's a good song. I gave her cunnilingus on the couch. You have to be a musician.
I rest my case.
Mr. Biggs, we meet again. Okay. On May 31st, 2005, Johnny Kavanaugh is having an 18th birthday bash. We have decided to go camping in West Cork. Everyone, besides Mr. Patrick Feely here, seems to be upset with this location. Why is everyone so upset? What is the frustration going on?
Well, I didn't want to be in Cork. I wanted to be somewhere else. Sister chose a terrible location for camping. I can't speak for anyone else, but I just didn't want to be there.
On said camping trip, Miss Lizzie Young and Mr. Gibbsy Gibson, is that your real name? Moving forward. They get into a confrontation where Gibbsy falls into a river. It was noted that you yelled at Miss Lizzie Young and was very out of character for you. This was noted by numerous of your friends. Do you remember what you stated to Miss Lizzie Young?
It was a heated situation. I told Lizzie that she could have killed him, and that sorry wasn't good enough, because she never means it. And we were all getting tired of that excuse.
Mr. Patrick Feely steps in during this time period to take Lizzie on a walk to cool the air between everybody. But it is noted, and I quote, that Patrick Feely has stated, "So you're perfect now, Hugh." Jerry, I don't know about you, but when someone makes a claim as that, I feel there is another dynamic going on behind the scenes. So Mr. Biggs, do you think you're perfect?
No, we all make mistakes. We're only human. I was reactive to the situation, and I'm sorry for that.
Making amends, shit never ends. Wrong again the way life goes. Joyriding down your road, lay on the wall to prove that it wants me. Love you, I'm sorry the way.
Later that evening, folks, it is noted that Hugh Biggs and Katie Wilmot returned from a 20-minute bathroom break looking frazzled, not put together. Tell us about this, Mr. Biggs. Tell us what you were doing. Don't say anything.
Went to the bathroom.
I really just wanted to call the cards. Taking it to June 2005, we are now seen at Biddy's bar. It is noted that Hugh Biggs was tearing his lips away from his girlfriend, Katie Wilmot. Not surprising, right? He's kissing his girlfriend. However, the evidence shows, and we do have a witness, that he was later seen in the car park with a blonde. It was raining, and they stated it looked straight out of a movie. Furthermore, the evidence just keeps coming. The song, "Sorry I'm Here for Someone Else" by Benson Boone was playing in Biddy's bar. Coincidence?
I'm unsure what you're talking about.
August 5th, 2005. What a fantastic day. Your Honor, I'd like to present to the court. A lot has happened on August 5th, 2005. It has been seen that Katie Wilmot has said there would be peace without Miss Lizzie Young at the beach camping trip on this day. More, Lizzie Young does arrive with Mr. Pierce O'Neill, and it looks like tensions are becoming a little high. Hugh Biggs is also seen moping around after so-called interaction prior to this party. As the night progresses, it looks as if Mr. Hugh Biggs does become intoxicated. He actually stumbles out from behind a tree, a rock. He stumbles out to find Miss Lizzie Young on a cliffside. Later that evening, it is also noted that Miss Katie Wilmot and Mr. Patrick Feely were sharing a tent. In addition to this tent-sharing shenanigans, Mr. Hugh Biggs and Miss Lizzie Young were also said sharing a tent. From witness Mr. Pierce O'Neill, who caught them in the act. Mr. Hugh Biggs, what were you and Lizzie doing?
We were just having a conversation.
Rolling you down the deep end. All down her
Mr. Biggs, why were you not concerned that your girlfriend was sharing a tent with another teammate of yours? Not just a teammate, your best friend.
She can make her own decisions.
October 31st, 2005, it is stated on Hugh's 18th birthday that Hugh and Patrick were drinking, Lizzie and Pierce were fighting, Katie and Aoife were dancing, Johnny and Shannon were kissing, and Joey was trying to sober up Mr. Gibbsy, which Harley Quinn was holding back the Joker while Juliet wept into her hands as Romeo tried to console her. Gomez is dipping Miss Vivian Ward, trying to shield her from a rogue bottle. Edward is straddling some dark cloaked figure. And then Morticia Adams is throttling Danny Zucco, while Uncle Fester is looking gormlessly, confused, idiotic. Onward. Do you have anything to add to this, Mr. Biggs?
Nope, that basically sums it up. I didn't want him on my property, and I was defending Liz.
After said fight with Mr. Mark Allen, you did accuse him of SA, Mr. Hugh Biggs. It is then stated that Mark Allen does fall on top of Miss Lizzie Young, and she lets out a horrific scream, which calls for Mr. Patrick Feely and Miss Shannon Lynch to console her and take her back inside the house. It is then stated that Mr. Patrick Feely also goes with Miss Claire Biggs to go find Mr. Gibbsy Gibson because he has wandered off. Can you tell us what happened after Mark left and when you went inside after your father has told you to enter the house?
Well, we all needed time to cool down after everything that happened. I checked on Liz, she went upstairs, she was in my sister's room, and we had a talk.
The following playlists were also seen during this time period. Back to you. The Ride. I like the way you kiss me. What have I done? What have you done, Mr. Biggs? Carry You Home. Betty. Cardigan. And last but not least, My Neck, My Back. Do you have anything to say? It is then stated on Sunday, November 1st, that Hugh Biggs is fine. The day after his party, he is good, per his sister Claire Biggs. But then, suddenly, on November 2nd, at school, that following Monday, Mr. Biggs is seen very sick. He's pale, he's burning up, and he has to go home from school. Furthermore, it is then stated on November 4th, while Miss Claire Biggs and Mr. Gibbsy Gibson were in a treehouse, that it is seen that Hugh Biggs is moping around his room. Any thoughts on this, Mr. Biggs?
It was a big weekend. I just needed to rest, and I didn't want to be there anymore, so I left.
In addition, Your Honor, it is stated that Hugh Biggs pulls his hand away from his girlfriend and claimed that he is contagious during this time period.
I didn't feel well at all, and I needed to leave.
This brings me to my last point and my last question, Your Honor. The evening of the winter ball in December 2005, you are dancing with your girlfriend, Miss Katie Wilmot. It is stated that she is holding on for dear life during this dance. This the end. Was this the end of your relationship with Miss Katie Wilmot, Mr. Hugh Biggs?
Yes, we decided to part ways. Mr. Biggs, the jury has made their decision. Hugh Andrew Biggs, the jury have found you guilty on the grounds that Katie Wilmot and Hugh Andrew Biggs were in a shielding relationship and not committed to each other emotionally or intimately. Hugh Andrew Biggs did lose his V-card on his 18th birthday weekend in 2005. Court is adjourned. Lads, did Biggsy get his hole?